In this game, with our two confident casters, Kezu and Sunsfan.
Thank you very much. Game number 2 underway between Liquid and Talon, and we have some juicy picks to talk about. My goodness. After a very, I want to call it a weird game number 1, it was extremely slow, very much not the case for the rest of the games that we've seen. This time, I think we're going to see a lot of action as let's talk about the bounty rune situation as per norm. Jabs gets stunned, gets off the overwhelming odds, trying to take out Insania, but he's the one surrounded, and he's the one that will be eventually brought down. Pops a fairy fire, but the first blood will still go to Insania in the end.
Tried giving it to Mikko. I think he missed on the high ground. As
I go for Storm Spirit. All right, just, you know. It's all good. It's all good. Kezu, okay. Vacuum into the Impale. Ollie Hex and brought down by Zai. So
good later, if they get there. Like if the game is even as boxy with a TP here to go against Makoto.
Yeah, we'll get the Impale. Rune is secure from Makoto. Wow. Will it cost him his life though? Insania. One impetus does not miss. Down goes Makoto. That is a huge kill for Liquid. And for Nisha in that mid lane is cute. Getting slowed down. Multi-shot is there from Mickey to finish him off, and now Jabs. Careful. He's surrounded by 2 heroes from Liquid, along with a Centaur that cannot be underestimated. Jabs attempting to TP out. Do they have the damage? Oh, very close call. Will get out.
It's 1v2 top. Like it's just a faceless void IO, not the most pressure. Insania at bottom.
Does take quite a bit of damage. Jabs not in the area to be able to get off the overwhelming odds. Boxing there with a beautiful Impale onto 2. Q is dead, and Jabs likely will be next. Oh, he's going to get linked up by Ollie, though, making his transition over through that gate, but it's still too much damage as Mickey will secure another kill, and now the Impale onto Ollie. Things are just falling apart early game here for Talon, and another kill will go the way of Liquid. Double kill for Mickey. My goodness, I was not expecting a start this damage this tower. Even Zai makes his way over, so maybe trying to force a lot of mana usage on this Storm to get away, and Zai coming in from the backstab situation. Makoto zips to the other side. All he's going to connect as well. 23 Savage with an early chrono onto 3. Do they have the damage to take out Zai? There's a back wall to follow, though. They do lose their Darkseer, and Talon able to disengage, so Liquid losing a valuable member that has phase boots, Mask of Madness. As Insania gets caught by the Storm, but the instant Hex from Boxy's there into the Impale. Can they get the root? No. Makoto zips away, and now they relocate.
It looks like Ollie will have to pay the price.
Well, he does have a link in Jabs, but Boxy is there to counteract it. Impale, and the death for the IO. Now Insania getting close to finishing his Force Staff for the eventual Hurricane Pike, which we've talked about this before, but Chronosphere from 23 Savage. There's the Mystic Flare. First of the game, I do believe, relocate a bit late. They lose their Lion from the Liquid side.
Talon forced to pop the Mask of
Boxy's going to be spotted by Makoto, who doesn't have a whole lot of mana to work with, but will be enough with that Mystic Flare from Q. So able. Yeah, one gust on to make it could spell doom, but Ollie's there to link him up. Multi-shot.
Gotta get
do a decent amount of damage. There's a relocate coming out. So Makoto will be safe, and this gank not successful from the Talon side. And there's the blink. That is what out of this item.
Yep, we've got the Blink Blade Mail, of course, with the Mystic Flare follow-up, but they still need to be careful.
Maybe they will.
I think they'll make it. And they are quite low on some of these heroes.
Yeah, he goes into the pit as well. It's going to speed it up. 23 Savage had his Chronosphere. This is a really important fight. Insania gets spotted first, though, but there's the gust on the 23 Savage with the wall as well. 23 Savage gets vacuumed in and dies. And just like that, Talon will have to concede the Roche. Now Jabs, linked up by Ollie, will be able to get confined, and that should be a freebie.
Back to pushing lanes here for Talon, as Insania came in for pretty nice and clutch timing on the gate and just finds 23 Savage. There's definitely room for failure there, but it's going to be an easy Roche at the end of it all.
Nisha will take it.
You know what?
When this was the worst Aegis carrier in the game, the Lone Druid. The bear would die with you. No longer, though. It's a separate entity as Insania is spotted out. Gets off his heal.
I think they need Q for this, right?
Well, there's a TP coming in the form of Boxy. Mickey's here as well. Gust onto just the Storm.
They'll have to look for the
reload.
reload.
The Impale. Ollie Does have his ult available. Uses it a little too late though, so Makoto just drops casually.
That's going to be a follow kill, and in the meantime, look at the big bad bear.
Yeah, he already took the tier 2. And now we'll be able to poke at the high ground if they want. I'll go for the eventual Tormentor in 2 minutes that will continue to mention for no reason. Impale, Gust, another kill the way of Liquid. They are stomping in game number 2. This is nothing like their last match. You can see the pings coming out on Mickey. That's who they want to try to kill, but the bear is the real problem. There's the big Chronosphere from 23 Savage with the Mystic Flare, but it's not going to be enough damage. Crimson Guard comes out now, big back wall onto basically everybody from Talon. The Gust to follow. There's the duel onto Mickey. Does he have enough damage? Yes, with the right click from Makoto, who's now completely out of mana, trying to walk it off, but now the bears, well, it's going to actually completely ignore them. That's what you're supposed to do in the wilderness as well. Ignore the bear, let it hit the buildings instead. In real life, that's usually trash cans. This time around, it's the melee racks, though, much more important. And just like that, Liquid going to get a full set.
I mean, Talon have no more tempo now in their spells, so you had to expend all of your spells.
Racks in peril as Talon trying to backstab with 2 members from behind, but the flank is going to be too late, even if they get several kills.
They're flanking
They've lost
the creep
2
wave.
sets of racks. Maybe they're trying to flank their own Tormentor. No. They are just killing the creeps, and now who's going to get the shard? It's worthless. Jesus, of all the shards.
You have to end the game. It's not actually that bad.
I'm just kidding. It's actually okay.
Oh, okay, it's just fake.
It's
hype.
just not. It's just fake. That's my job. Fake hype. Boxing.
Ooh.
Nice Impale into the Gust. Ollie with his ult though will be able to get him out. Not in time. It gets canceled. Ollie is dead as well. Oh boy.
In come the little friend. Yeah, I don't know. 23 Savage. Age is expiring soon. 10 seconds. Oop.
Yes.
And now you're dead.
Q getting run down by the bear. He gets, oh, there's the
phylactery
phylactery.
slow,
Will
very
that
cool.
save his life? Absolutely not. He's dead. 15k lead for Liquid, looking for mega creeps. They don't have their Aegis any longer.
Lone Dude is missing. I think they want to try to burst him out.
23 Savage
how
looking
easy that
for a
is.
Sidewinder play with the Chrono, but again, their damage has been lacking. There's initiation from Jebs, the zip-in from Makoto on the back line. He's going to get controlled. Do they have the damage? No, the more damage onto the Legion than anything. He's dead, buys back instantly, but the Gust onto 23 Savage, he's done as well. No buyback for him, and now the bash onto Makoto. The press the attack is too late. And that is another death for the mid laner of Talon as their hopes and dreams are crumbling in this game number 2. As Liquid look to be taking mega creeps with ease. It's 20-4 for God's sake.
They have too much. You've got all the auras, Drow Ranger, Solar Crest. Nisha's just going to town on these buildings.
Along with these other worthless buildings as GGs come out. Talon eliminated, and Liquid will get a rematch against Team Spirit, but this time it'll be in a best-of-5 grand finals.